1. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. 2. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. 3. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. 4. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. 5. When anger rises, think of the consequences. 6. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. 7. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. 8. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. 9. To see what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice. 10. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. 11. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. 12. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. 13. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. 14. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. 15. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. 16. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. 17. The man of wisdom is never of 2 minds. The man of benevolence never worries. The man of courage is never afraid. 18. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. 19. If you see what is right and fail to act on it, you lack courage. 20. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. 21. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. 22. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. 23. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. 24. When you know a thing, to hold that you know it, and when you do not know a thing, to allow that you do not know it, this is knowledge. 25. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. 26. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. 27. He who learns but does not think is lost. 28. If you look into your own heart and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? 29. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. 30. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. 31. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. 32. They must often change who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. 33. To be able under all circumstances to practice 5 things constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 things are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. 34. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? 35. The essence of knowledge is having it to apply it, not having it to confess your ignorance. 36. Examine yourself daily. If you find faults, then be content with the change you make. 37. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. 38. The man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. 39. To see the right and not to do it is cowardice. 40. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. 41. The superior man, when resting in safety, does not forget that danger may come. When in a state of security, he does not forget the possibility of ruin. 42. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. 43. Study the past if you would define the future. 44. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. 45. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. 46. To put the world in order, we must first put the nation in order. To put the nation in order, we must first put the family in order. To put the family in order, we must first cultivate our personal life. We must first set our hearts right. 47. The noble-minded are calm and steady. Little people are forever fussing and fretting. 48. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. 49. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. 50. In a country well governed, poverty is something to be ashamed of. In a country badly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of.